Hi guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. On this channel, we cover the crypto news and we interview many of the folks who are building and investing in the crypto asset class. Please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to over 500 likes. Leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. So guys, we had a pullback in the market. Bitcoin took a big drop here, down about 6% from a 24-hour perspective. Currently sitting at $10,709. Now, of course, some of the newer folks in the crypto market are panicking, and once you've experienced these drops over time and the volatility in the crypto market, it doesn't faze you. Like, this doesn't faze me because I know it's a roller coaster ride. There's high volatility in this young market, but it's a roller coaster ride to the next higher prices, the new all-time highs. And I always tell you guys to zoom out, look macro level. If you're looking at weekly charts, daily charts, month-over-month charts, those are not really great indicators. Yes, the month over month, you can get some insights, but if you're looking at week over week and daily, I mean, that is so a lot of tunnel vision there. So you got to look macro level, right? What are we doing? And we've been working our way back up, and Bitcoin was for a while, in the 9,000s, and now we're testing, looks like some support levels here in the 10,000s, which is normal. And then we'll work our way back up to 11, test some support levels at 11, go to 12, and that cycle is going to repeat on the way up to 20K and the higher prices. And of course, we're expecting between an $80,000 to $100,000 Bitcoin price in the next parabolic run-up, potentially happening next year. This is not a certainty. It's not guaranteed, but certainly a high probability based on a lot of different factors. And Max Keiser was interviewed by Cointelegraph, and he reaffirmed his Bitcoin price prediction of $400,000. And he listed a few facts and reasons why. And one of them is what's happening with the global economy and the inflation and money printing. And a big indicator was Warren Buffett capitulating out of stocks and bank stocks and moving to gold. So right away, you're seeing a lot of folks are moving to stores of values, and that is gold and, of course, Bitcoin and the crypto asset class. So certainly those factors will help drive the price of Bitcoin up. And Bitcoin moves the market. Right now, alts for the most part, majority of the time, follow Bitcoin. So he's doubling down on that, and he's been bullish from Bitcoin since its beginning. And let's put it this way: he has been wrong macro level. Sure, he makes some outlandish comments sometimes, like he did trash Warren Buffett in that interview. And I interviewed him Max. I interviewed Max 2 months ago. He did trash Warren in that interview, but that's Max being a little outlandish, but I agree with him on the store of value and Bitcoin's price going higher for sure. And we've seen the creation of Bitcoin and the growth of the crypto market has really lit a fire under the world governments and central banks looking to build their CBDCs, also known as central bank digital currencies, because we're headed to the digital economy and more people are getting on board with crypto. So that's a threat to fiat currency and the governments and their whole money system. So they are trying to build this around the globe, different countries. And here we have MIT, where you have some of the smartest minds. They're helping the Boston Fed build a CBDC that can be scaled for consumer use. This is very interesting. And sub headline is, can MIT help the US catch up to China in the CBDC race? Because China is winning that race right now. And MIT has a Bitcoin club, guys. I don't know if you guys recall, I interviewed the president of that MIT Bitcoin club about 2 years ago. I think it was 2018. So if you haven't, definitely check it out on my channel. But we are seeing from small islands to big countries to superpowers trying to build their respective CBDCs. So here is some more details. The MIT Digital Currency Initiative, or DCI, is helping the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston build a digital currency with the goal of scaling for consumer use. The DCI's director, Neha Narula, told Cointelegraph, "We're trying to build a high throughput, low latency transaction system that could be used by consumers and could handle the security and resilience required for a national currency. The multi-year collaboration between the two organizations is still very in its very early stages, and not much information is being released to the public yet. So a lot of these things are in a work in progress, but I hope you see what change cryptocurrencies and blockchain are causing, right? These folks would not be trying to be building a CBDC if it wasn't for Bitcoin and the birth and growth of this asset class, guys. They know the disruption that's coming and they need to stay ahead of the curve here. But of course, if the same problems that exist with fiat currencies and the current way money is handled, translates to the digital form, people are still going to move away from it and go to digital assets and digital other cryptos. Now, we are seeing adoption of crypto around the globe, which is a great sign. It's what we want to see as crypto investors. So here's a great example: Swiss canton Zug to accept Bitcoin and Ether for tax payment from next year. The canton of Zug, one of the member states of the Swiss Confederation, is set to accept Bitcoin and Ethereum for tax payments. And the Zug administration announced the news on Thursday, saying that beginning February 2021, companies and individuals will be able to pay their taxes in two cryptocurrencies for an amount of up to it looks like $110,000, and that is great adoption news, guys. The ability for people, not just retail but institutional investors, to buy, sell, trade, custody, and spend crypto, building the full ecosystem for adoption, which is great. And we're seeing expansion from these crypto exchanges and companies, which is a great sign, even though the market may not be at 2017 levels where we're in the heat of the bull market, right, or bull run. But they are building in preparation for that next parabolic run-up. So digital bank Revolut expands crypto buying and selling service to Australia. I think that speaks for itself. And a lot of these exchanges are trying to grab as much real estate as possible globally, right? Positioning themselves in key markets because I love to say this, crypto is global. It's not just specific to a handful of countries. All you need is a smartphone. You could be anywhere in the world. You got internet connection. You can buy Bitcoin and crypto. It is that easy. And of course, send it as payment and do whatever the hell you want with it. Trade it, right? So that's the great thing about this new asset class. It's going to be, I think, bigger than anything we've ever seen before, especially with all the big players getting in and the marketing that's going to be coming. And like I said, in a more digital economy, digital world, and a token economy where everyone's connected via smartphones and obviously via the internet, this is unlike anything we've seen before, right? From a investing in finance and standpoint. So very excited for the future of the market. Like I said, these things don't bother me. If you're new to the market, welcome to the market. This is to be expected, the volatility, but zoom out, macro level. Just remember what I'm saying there, guys. Macro level. These little roller coaster rides and ups and downs along the way don't mean anything, right? You got to look at the larger trends and see how things are moving compared to the market cycles of bull, bear, and accumulation phases. And here I'll try to show you guys just the Bitcoin chart here, right? And just if you look at the all-time, one time Bitcoin was under 1,000. Look, it was under $1, and then it went up to $1, and then it went to 10, then to 100, then to 1,000, and so on and so forth, right? And look at the years in between that. Look at the years. This is where patience is so important. So at the previous all-time high of 20, you had that in the bull run. You have your bear market, your accumulation phase. You had your mini run-ups along the way, going up to a higher and new all-time high. So like this little peak right here is the equivalent of this little peak here on the way up to 20,000. That's what's coming, guys, and that's how you got to look at it, macro level, right? So that's why these little roller coaster rides along the way don't bother me. So guys, what do you think about this news? Do you agree with Max Bitcoin could get to $400,000? I certainly think so. Maybe not next year, but in the years to come, as the scarcity and the supply and demand economics play a factor in all these institutional investors buying Bitcoin and crypto. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button. Please share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.